Sentient Sessions, court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? How you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good? I'm feeling great. Well, I would say I'm feeling great. I slept. I needed it. I got some rest. I needed the rest. I had gotten it. It was needed, necessary. But you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get into these chords. Let you know what I'm picking up. I'm picking up. What I'm picking up. I'm picking up. What I'm picking up. I'm picking up. Let's see. Let's start with I started with the Blue Messiah reading cards. So we have the heart compass. The heart compass. Okay, heart compass has been like a constant card since I've gotten these cards. Heart compass. Have the courage to follow your heart, for it is the guiding compass of your soul. You have embodied the many lessons life has to offer, which have naturally awakened your heart. Your soul has organically progressed to an expansive state of unconditional love. This expanded awareness has awakened you to experience your soul at its deepest core. Congratulations for having journeyed this far. Your soul, your heart, baby, your heart is your guiding light. You know the song, didn't you know, but I lost my way. Didn't you know, I know my heart will guide me back. Ooh, hey, I'm trying. Ooh, baby, that was a bad. Damn, that was so disappointing. Ooh, hey, I'm trying to decide which way to go. Think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Ooh, hey, oh, I'm trying to decide, right? Your heart is your guiding compass through life and is key to manifestation. It holds powerful energy that is aligned with the universe and supported by higher vibrations of love. Now is the time, dear one, to truly tap into this infinite source of power and manifest and co-create the loving intentions in your heart. Through this space, doors naturally open and your creative potential is limitless. No longer will walls of fear block your progression. This is your time to truly fly and experience the creative light of your soul. What makes your heart sing? Allow your attention to move into your heart and allow your imagination to run free. Feel the childlike excitement stirring within you as you connect to this inner truth. By being in your heart space, you are able to live the highest expression of yourself. Contained within your heart is the creative light you came here to be. Chakra heart, write down your wishes, feeling gratitude and love. Embrace the energy of having already achieved each wish. Now take a deep breath and release this energy into the spirit of the wind. Allow the universe to bring to you what you wished. So that is heart compass. Now, I had taken my hair out today, and I don't know, I've just been feeling like wearing white lately. Like, white is not a color that I wear typically because I'm a little bit of a, I'm a little messy. I can be a little clumsy. But I just felt like wearing white, there's something that I feel is happening. It's like a cracking open, and I'm coming to really I feel like I'm cracking open to myself and to new experiences and to just what life has to offer. Like, there's so much love present and it's beautiful. So that is how I'm feeling. Heart compass. Let's see what we're, I don't like associating white with purity. I really don't. Because I feel like there's like colonialists, you know. I would associate white with calling in energy, and black with deflecting energy, like a protection. Black is like protection, white is like opening or attracting, or that's what I would think of white. White is like, I'm trying to attract energy to me. Like, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So I'm pulling the cards, very passionate about this. Sit back and observe. Being judgmental. Abuse, intimidation tactics. Some shadow work needed. They are manipulative. Yeah, I was picking up narcissist. Divine timing. For me, I just be grateful. I be peeping shit super, super quickly. Speak your truth. I be peeping shit so quickly. Leadership skills need work. But the thing is, someone you know. The thing is, though, I don't know. Like, I'm the worst nightmare. Someone who looks for someone to punch on, or if someone be looking for a punching bag, I'm the worst person because I can peep everything. I know how insecure someone is. I can tell that you're insecure. I can tell that you have childhood shit to work on. I can tell. Like, I could tell. So, like, as you're trying to, like, you know, project your shit on me, I'm just internalizing it and understanding how that reflects something within me. And I work on it. And then the more that I work on it, the more you see what's happening within you. Don't be scared. Don't be. I feel like we like narcissist. It's crazy because I was in an Uber and he was talking about his ex-girlfriend and how she was like a huge narcissist. And I told him, don't accept her shame. Don't accept her guilt. Don't accept her shame. Don't accept her guilt. Don't accept her resentment. Don't accept it. Because that's what the point was. You're an emotional punching bag. And now you feel like you're wrong. You feel like you're guilty. You feel shameful because you should have known better. Or, oh, I should. No, use it to work on yourself. That's what I think of it. Like, I think of those situations like you sit back, you relax, you observe it, and you take in what it is that you need from the experience. And then it's easier for you to move forward knowing that you've grown. Inner child needs nurturing. Yeah, baby. Sammy know what she talking about. Sammy know what she talking about. Surrender to it, release control. A teachable moment. Let me say, like, the way I feel about people with narcissistic tendencies, and we all have them. I've definitely had to work through my own, like, you know, victimization and shit like that. But they're children at heart. Like, hurt children. And because they're like hurt children, they don't know how to regulate. They don't know how to regulate, so they look for somebody to regulate on. And if you allow yourself to be vulnerable to projections, then you do take it on and you become them. And they take your energy. So it's important to know who you are and use every situation where there's what's it called? Use every situation that could take you out of your own knowing to understand more about who you are. The more that you know yourself, the more protected you are from narcissistic abuse. So it's like a repellent. They be like, you be scared. You're like, nobody wants to talk to me. No. You're repelling people who won't work on themselves. It's all reflection. There's something within you that they feel lacks within them. And because they feel it lacks within them, they're going to go harder until they realize that they can't go hard. Like, you know, like bullies, right? Bullies bully because they feel inadequate. Bullies bully because they feel something is wrong with them, right? Somebody probably told them something's wrong with them. So they go and they try to find somebody to pick on to make them feel powerful and make them feel like, you know, they got their, they use whatever they have to make them feel powerful. Narcissists are just people who are bullies and they transform, or people who were bullied and they transform. You feel me? Like, I used to have bad victimization because I was bullied a lot, right? And you heal. If you heal, then it's easier for you to take accountability for the things that you can do. At some point, I had to sit with my child self and say, damn, I wish I would have punched him. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have done that. And then see, oh, I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't do this because I was able to take this on and I was able to develop in this way. You learn from the circumstances that you're in. If you don't learn, then you kind of just play it out over and over and over. And then, you know, bullies feel powerful until they realize that they're going at no rate. You feel me? Like, you're creating the same circumstances over and over. We all do. But that's how we learn, by doing things over and over again. But there's a word that I'm looking for. I might get back into the cards. But yeah, doing the same thing over and over. But it feels like you're running in place. It's not like, oh, I'm spiraling into a lesson. No, it's like running in place. Even if you're growing materially and the world around you is changing and you're making all this much, you still don't feel contentment. Your contentment doesn't grow. If you're not content with yourself and you don't look within, you know, nothing outside of you is going to bring you contentment. So then you continue to drag people into your mess. You're gaslighting yourself. You continue to drag people into your mess, manifesting you. Trying to make people feel how you feel on the inside. Social media. Spiritual abundance. And then upping your business. Trying to make people feel how you feel on the inside. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. That just came out. It's like a constant just going. Da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Blah, blah, blah. Hoping that this person takes that thing on so you feel better. You don't feel as bad if they feel bad too. Yeah. Okay. So very passionate about this. Sit back and observe being judgmental, abuse, intimidation tactics, a teachable moment. Shadow work is needed. Yeah, some shadow work needed. Starstruck over you. They are manipulative. So 6 of Swords. This is like you sit back and you observe. And you should be a little judgmental. I said that in the reading yesterday. Was it yesterday or the reading before that? But like, that's just the theme. Like, it's not bad to judge situations. It's not that you are judging the character of well, actually, yes. You can tell the character of a person from their behavior over time. But if you sit back and you really observe, you can see deeper. You can see, oh my God, like this person has trauma that they're not working on and is going to continue to keep them running in place in life. And when they don't want to feel that running in place, they find somebody to take that shit out on. And, you know, So sometimes God, or, you know, I think I call God. or the universe, however you see it, it don't matter to me. Because I don't think about it in a Christian way. But however you see God, sometimes God places you in certain positions. There's blessings to be gained from those interactions. There's blessings to be gained from having, and I'm not saying to allow someone to continuously try to hurt your feelings, but you learn to protect yourself better. You learn to protect your energy better. You learn to make certain moves so that you don't end up in positions like that in the same way. If you go within, that's important. What we usually do is we want to force somebody else to go within. We want to help. Oh, I see that you're hurting. I'm going to help you. No. People help themselves. People save themselves. People need support, but when someone wants support, they seek it. You feel me? Like, that's how I think. You be there. That's how they get you. You be there. I want to help you. I want to make you better. I know what you're going through. You've observed to that point, but no, you can make the determination of, oh, I don't think that this person wants to be better. And that's something to accept. I said that earlier. Intentions. Like, you just have to accept the intentions of others. Some people do not intend to be better. That is not the goal. I had said it before. There's a bus driver I talked to. He said, do not be around people who don't think the same way that you do. If you are growth oriented, surround yourself with growth oriented people, right? So 6 of Swords is like calming down, like fucking find a relief. Like in the heart compass, it was show gratitude for what you want. Over time, I've learned to alchemize. And by alchemizing, I mean, like, I'm going to be grateful for the opposite of whatever I'm experiencing. So if someone's projecting insecurity on me, like someone's pointing out like the flaws that they think I have, I say, okay, I'm confident. I'm grateful to be confident. And then I go through lessons of how to be more confident. This situation is making me more confident. You feel me? You learn. It's like a fast school. I promise you, it's like a fast school if you choose it to be. And it doesn't remove the accountability on another person for their actions, but it's like school. Like, it's just like, it's school if you want it to be, because it's so many projections being thrown at you, so much energy just being sent your way. They're trying to get energy out of you, so they're going to try to trigger you in any way that they can. But if you really pay attention, like really pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you just said that I'm ugly because you feel ugly. Boom, you paid attention. You feel ugly. You would either, like, if maybe before you try to get me to validate how you look, I didn't do it to the best of the way that you wanted me to do it. I didn't say, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you're so handsome. I just said, okay, well, I don't think that you are. Why do you feel ugly? They didn't want to answer it. A couple days later, you're so ugly. Now I already know you think you're ugly, so you're projecting that shit onto me. You're trying to pick apart, or you got pimples. Look, you got a pimple. Look, why is that's so big? You're trying to project that shit onto me. If I accept the projection and I feel it, then I have to go sit down. Is something wrong with me if I have pimples? What is it that I don't like about my face? Actually, what is it that I do like about my face? Now you've transmuted their insecurity about how they look into confidence about how you look. Do you hear me? Like, do you hear me? Do you hear me? You hear me? Okay? So Six of Swords is just like progress, I would say. Like you progress in that way. It's really like school. It's like school. Because you learn to make new decisions. At some point you get fucking tired. And you're just like, what can I do? What can I do? Starstruck over you. And they find people who reflect what they feel like they lack the most, just so that they could beat them down. It would make them, they don't, the thing is, you have to understand they won't feel better about themselves, even if you're on your last leg. Like, even if they beat your confidence down to you being on your last leg, that shit's not gonna make them feel good. It's just that misery loves company. So, and it makes you feel like you're unsafe to be who you are. It makes you feel like you're unsafe to express yourself. It makes you feel like you're unsafe to grow because they're stuck. You feel me? Listen, if you're catching on that they're projecting that you should stay stagnant, use it to propel you. Because now it's looking like there's something reflecting in you. And if you give in, then you slow yourself down too, because you've accepted the projection. But if you really focus, then you power yourself up more. It's energy being thrown your way to be transmuted into what you needed to be transmuted into. Divine timing, you're gaslighting yourself. Yeah, it gets you to the point where you start to think that you're crazy. Like you like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, da da da. No, or you're like, I'm moving so slow. Now, if you do that, right? Someone projects that you're moving slow, or you should slow down, or you're not capable of something, and you're just like, wow, I am moving slow. I'm moving so slow. You gonna sit in that energy, or you gonna decide how you're gonna help yourself grow, progress, move forward. The Chariot. This is the Chariot. Are you going to decide that now it's time to move forward? Or are you going to sit there and wallow in that feeling? That's the intention that they had, for you to sit there and wallow in that feeling of being stuck, because they feel like that. That's why, there'll be people, they'll tell us things on TikTok like, I was getting my I was getting my doctorate degree, and my partner would start arguments with me before every exam, because the intention is to slow you down. Don't engage. Now, if you don't engage and you use that anger to power you up, then you're great. You feel me? Then you're getting that degree. You're going to do something further with it. But if you allow it to distract you and allow it to slow you down, then you slow yourself down. You can't blame them for that. Sometimes we also attach ourselves to these characters so that we slow ourselves down. If you're not using it to power yourself up, then you're slowing down. You feel me? Then you're keeping yourself stuck, because you could go a lot further on your own. You know that you could. You could. It's a form of codependency. It could be school or it could be prison. And they could be both. Feel me? Like, it's what you decide to make of it. Are you going to learn and move forward and learn how to not recreate? Or are you going to attach and keep yourself stuck? I've seen people who would have thrived without the partners that they have. Like, I've seen people who would have thrived, who would have done so much, or friends or family. Fuck it. Like, it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be your partners. The moment you feel that resistance, you have to let it go. It has to be done with. Divine timing, you're gaslighting yourself. Speak your truth, manifesting you. Leadership skills need work. And in the Chariot, manifesting you. They don't ever, listen, anytime that someone projects that you're unwanted is because they feel unwanted. I don't know what situation you're dealing with, but sometimes they just feel unwanted. Again, a lot of people are dealing with childhood wounds that they don't work on. Childhood wounds, relational wounds that they're just not healing. Okay, but the Chariot is forward movement and self-discipline. Discipline your mind so that you don't accept it, so that you know that this is just coming from a place of wanting you to feel a certain way. So feel the opposite. I'm a very maliciously compliant person. So like I follow rules, right? I'm not opposed to following rules and weird boundaries that people set for me. It's just that I'm going to do it in such a way that you can't, like, you can set a weird rule or boundary with me, but I'm going to do it in such a way that you realize that you set that shit with me. And what else are you going to tell me? Because I'm listening. I am following your rule or boundary, but I'm doing what I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. Like, it's a game because they don't understand boundaries, or they don't want those boundaries, but they also try to control you. So sometimes they also try to control you. You have to show them the control, the oddities in their control tactics. So someone will say something like, oh, I don't, huh? Let me see. I'm trying to find something. You have to find the oddities in the control tactics. So boom, like going back to the degree thing. Oh, you're always up at night with this blaring fucking laptop. You're up with this blaring fucking laptop. I hate that. I hate that. Like I hate this blaring fucking laptop. You're up at night with the blaring laptop because you're working on your degree. So baby, what you gonna do is just start going to the library. Now they're upset that you're not around often. And you're working, and you are at the library working on your degree. But they're upset that you're not around often. But they can't say that they're upset that you have, like, I'm telling you how to see through. They can't say that they're upset with you doing something for you to keep your degree going because they already complained about you working at night next to them. So you found a way to go about working on what you got to work with, and now you're away from them where they're not arguing with you or starting with you, and you get to continue to stay focused. You put yourself in an environment where you're focused. But what people tend to do is when they say some shit like that, oh, I hate how I hate that glaring fucking laptop. You start arguing and you distract yourself. Okay, I understand that you hate this glaring laptop. Cool. Close it, and now you're at the library, dedicated, working on what you need to work on. Feel me? Feel me? Their goal is to distract you like they're distracted. So you utilize that to your advantage. Because yes, they're going to try to make you uncomfortable doing something that they feel like they can't do. The goal is to make you feel uncomfortable so that you stop doing it. So find ways to make yourself more comfortable that doesn't involve them being your comfort, because they're not going to do it. And the more that you work towards what you want to work on, the more you realize, oh my fucking God, like they're trying to keep me stuck with them. Like they don't want me to grow. They don't want to see that. They're trying to keep me stuck with them because they're gaining something from having me nearby so that they can continuously attack me. Like you're an emotional punching bag. They're not going to be happy to see you stop doing what you're doing. They just don't want to see you doing what you're doing. It's not going to make them happy. They're not going to be happy. It's just that they would love to stop that, slow that down, keep you stuck, put you in a toxic ass situation. They don't want to grow. So your growth is reflecting how they don't want to grow. So you keep growing. And once you keep growing, you find your way out of shit. So someone you know, social media, inner child needs nurturing, spiritual abundance, surrender to it, release control. King of Swords reversed. LOL. I'm thinking about, oh my God, I'm thinking about it. You know what it is? Like, sometimes people even observe you. They'll even observe you. Like, they'll observe you and decide that they want to come in and get revenge on you for growing. They don't have no idea who you are, nothing. It just reflects something about, like, their life. Like, that's to say, like, someone you know, social media, inner child needs nurturing, spiritual. That's like when I plotting. They're predatorial. They plot. They scheme. They connive. They would observe you and decide that you're the person that they want to take their shit out on. Conniving. Social media, inner child needs nurturing, spiritual abundance, surrender to it, release control. And then the King of Swords reversed. So premeditated. Like, someone will not know you, have your access to your social media, and just see that they fucking hate you, and decide that you're the person that they're going to take all their shit out on. They would love to be able to have access to you so that they could fuck your shit up, because it already reflected something. Premeditated. Spiritual abundance. Use situations to grow. Surrender to it. Surrender to situations and allow yourself to be bigger, better. Never leave a situation lacking. Never leave a situation lacking. Because that's the goal, to drain you of everything. But grow within. Once you grow within, it's easier to create outside of yourself. Every time, like, grow within. Grow within. And once you grow within, it's harder to trigger you the same way. You become a stronger person, a wiser person, a more dedicated person, because you've decided that you wanted that for yourself. So boom. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I would love to say. I see a card that says set your intentions. Remember that this is your life. You decide what you create from your life. Don't fall into the victimization loop. That's a projection. Someone who feels like a victim is looking to make you feel like a victim too. I feel like that's the key of bullying. A bully is a weak ass person. A bully is a person with no self-control. A bully is a person who feels small in their everyday life. So they're looking to find a victim. Someone who they can make feel small, like they do. So that someone that they can make feel like they have no self-control, like they do. Someone that they can make feel like they're worthless, like they feel. That's what a bully is. They're just giving you all their bullshit. That's what a narcissist is. They're just giving you all of their bullshit because they have no regulation. Either you learn how to regulate or you become reactive. Your self-control, your emotional stability, your mental stability is your bread and butter. Let nobody fool you. Have control over your emotions, and nobody ever has control over you. Have control over your mind, and nobody ever has control over you. So learn, look within, observe. Sit back and observe and decide. Like, they play games, observe the game and learn from it. That's how I feel. So that's Sam Sentia Sessions. Sessions adjourned. Please come back.